room. I feel like at the moment every week I'm in a different room, but that's not intentional. But I realised that I hadn't really done any beauty posts for a really long time, beauty videos even. And I've discovered a lot of new products recently. I love watching beauty videos. I think it's so useful to get recommendations, and I really love having a nose. That's why I really like Into the Gloss. I love seeing what other people are using. So thought I'd bring you into my bathroom today and talk you through some of my favourite new skincare products, beauty products, and yeah, just some of the things I'm loving and just can't get enough of really. So let me show you around. So first things first, I'm going to start with skincare because that is the thing that I'm probably the most invested in at the moment. At the moment, my skin is very oily to combination. I've got a lot of breakouts happening. I feel like every 2 weeks my skin goes from being pretty okay to then just spots all over my chin, and there's nothing I can do to avoid it. So I've really been honing in on my skincare in that sense. I've been really trying to keep a routine, not vary things too much. Obviously I'm not a skincare expert, but I thought I'd show you some of the things I love the most. Let's start with cleansers. So the cleanser that I love probably the most out of everything is this one, which is the Soy Face Cleanser by Fresh. This is just really lovely. It's so dense, it smells like cucumbery, but it's so lovely. It's almost like a gel consistency. So it kind of looks a little bit like that. And it's really lovely. I just pop it on with a bit of water. I use it in the morning. In the evening I've started kind of varying things up a little bit and using a different cleanser. I'm just going to wash this off and I'll tell you about it. So in the evening I have really been loving this, which is the Electro Gel Cleanser, by Elixir. I hadn't had this brand until recently. I've seen them in Liberty, and although the packaging is gorgeous, there's a lot more substance than style with this. It's not just pretty like Instagrammable packaging, although it can help. Very clever marketing, but it's actually really great. It says it's an evening cleanser and detoxifying mask in one, and it's the kind of product you can really feel working. I pop it on and leave it for a minute and it really feels really good on my skin. My skin feels so soft. I've also found it's really good at drying out spots, but not in a way that's harsh or abrasive and means foundation doesn't go on well. So it's really good for that. So they're my two kind of morning and evening cleansers. The two other things I've bought recently that I've been using is this oil by Herbivore Cosmetics. I first discovered them in maybe a couple of years ago in New York. It's all natural, organic, vegan, all the rest of it. This is their Lapis Balancing Facial Oil, and it's blue, but I absolutely love it. They've got an evening moon mask, which I love using in the evenings too, which is purple, and it applies purple, and it doesn't smell great. It's all these things you think wouldn't equate to it being a good product, but it's absolutely glorious. You put it on at night and you wake up and your skin is so soft. Absolutely love those. And they've also bought out this blue tansy cleanser. This is the mini one because I bought a little set. I think it's their true blue set when I was in Sephora, so that's really great as well. In terms of moisturiser, the one that I love using during the day, probably the most at the moment, is A Perfect World by Origins. This is their antioxidant moisturiser with white tea, and it's really lovely. It's kind of smells a little bit like their ginseng moisturiser. I'm trying to remember the name then. It's really gorgeous, quite citrusy, but it goes on underneath makeup perfectly. It doesn't roll off the skin like some moisturisers under makeup can do. So I love that. One other thing that I use endlessly is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. This, as you can see, just comes everywhere with me. It's on my lips now. It's just the most perfect product for dry lips, travelling. I put it on at night and I always wake up with really soft lips, which is really nice, especially when you want to wear lipsticks and stuff. It kind of primes them overnight so you don't have to do the work in the morning. Also, following on from that, I'm going to talk quickly about a few masks I've been loving. Two of my favourites at the moment are the Glossier Mega Greens Galaxy Pack, which is the detoxifying face mask. This is great. It's really lovely. It looks a bit clay-like. It's really soft on the skin. It doesn't dry out or make your face go hard, which is really lovely. You can pop it on. It says allow it to dry for 20 minutes, which is really nice because you can pop it on, sit in the bath. I like masks that are for like a substantial amount of time, because I feel that it means you can really relax and enjoy it, and then your skin feels like it's had a real treatment. One that I also love is this one by Clarins, and this is the SOS Pure. Again, it's quite similar in the sense it's a rebalancing clay mask, and this is slightly thicker. This is more of a really heavy duty treatment, but it's really good. It's quite small, so it's great for travelling. And also, when I met with some of the people at Fresh recently, they were telling me about like multi-masking, and you can pop it on your chin, you can leave it for, I don't know, a little bit more time, and you can just get on with things. This is really good at almost targeting certain areas and then washing that off, so I love that too. They are my favourite kind of real skincare products, but I'm going to move on to some new favourites. and some perfumes and things that are sitting on here too. So a couple of the new skincare products I bought recently that I'm still trying, these are still being tested, are from Glossier. I mean, of course. I recently picked up Super Pure because I heard it's amazing for spots and blemishes and redness. I've used it for a really short amount of time, so I can't give a really clear judgment, but it seems to be helping. It's not the strongest treatment, but I don't think any of their products are really designed to be really heavy duty wearing. They're all quite light and just quite minimal in that sense, but this is really good so far. I just pop a few drops on my hand before I put a moisturiser on. Another brand that I absolutely love for their beauty products are And Other Stories. They wouldn't probably be my first bet when it comes to beauty, but I really feel their collection is as strong as their clothes sometimes. I recently bought this mini micellar water because it's a really good travel size, so I'll let you know how I get on with that. But the real hero is their nail polish remover, which I think is about 99% natural. It smells really gorgeous for a nail varnish remover, and it's really, really heavy duty. It gets off nail varnish and it does a really good job, and it's very soft and it doesn't make your nails feel really brittle or anything. So I really love that. I was very impressed, and look at the bottle. I mean, how fancy. I'm going to really quickly show you my favourite beauty products at the moment as well in terms of makeup, because I've switched things up a little bit recently, so I thought I'd introduce you to some favourites. The first being in my magical beauty bag, which is very fancy. Don't always have fancy bags like this, but is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation, which looks a little bit like this on my face now, so that's what it looks like on. I've got the shade Vanille. I put this on for the first time at the weekend when I went to a firework display. I'd never tried it before, and the coverage I got was so amazing, and it's the first time I've really looked at my skin in a long time and thought, wow, Liv, it doesn't look that bad. So I absolutely love this. It's quite thick, but I use it quite sparingly. I have discovered the Beauty Blender recently, which I was very late to the Beauty Blender party, but the ones from And Other Stories, this seems a bit of a wash, the ones from And Other Stories are amazing. They're really spongy and quite light. I don't like ones that are really thick and dense, so this is really good. What else have I got in here that's really good? Oh, this is really good. This is Huda Light by Benefit, and it is their bronzer, which is really light. So if you're very pale like me, this is perfect. They do the normal Hula, which is slightly darker, which looks great on slightly darker skin. This herb is really nice. It's not too kind of muddy or too chocolatey. It's really like, it's almost slightly beigey, but it doesn't look grey on the skin. It's really lovely. It's a perfect balance, so I absolutely love that. This Bobbi Brown eyeshadow palette I've been using a lot recently. I've recently started using it on my eyebrows too, because where I went away with Carrie, I've been using just a brow kind of gel, and I was realising it wasn't quite enough. So I was like, God, what are you using? And she was like, I'm using eyeshadow. And I was like, wow, why have I not thought of this? So this is the palette, and it's got these beautiful like pinky shades, which I use on my eyes, and then this kind of ashy brown, which is perfect for brows. And I've literally just been using it with the little brush that it comes with. So these do have uses, guys. They're not totally redundant, which is really great. So I absolutely love that. The shade of that one in particular is called Stormy Grey. How fancy. The last thing I'm going to talk to you about is this mascara. This is a Dolce & Gabbana one, which is again very fancy, but this is amazing. It's so good at layering, and I feel like every time you layer a coat, it actually lengthens your eyelashes opposed to make them more cloggy or clunky. Just using words there, but it's really gorgeous. It's got a gorgeous little bent brush, which is perfect. I think it's one of the, it's slightly bent as well. It's not a fibre brush, it's just plastic, which I really like. And yeah, it's one of the best mascaras I've used, so it's definitely worth the money. There is actually two more things. There's this kohl liner, which is from Bourjois, which is my favourite. I love drugstore kohl liners. I don't think you need to invest in them at all, really. This is perfect. This is the shade Ultra Black, does the job. And then finally the NARS Man Ray collection. This is so gorgeous. It's this little duo with this kind of like little gold glittery eyeshadow and this more burgundy brown. They're just really perfect. I love swooping them on my eyes, and I'm absolutely obsessed with those. So yeah, good bits in here. Let's talk perfume. My favourite perfume at the moment is from Replica, which is by Maison Margiela. This is probably one of the most special scents I own. As you can see, I'm quite sparing with it, although it has lasted a really long time. This one was actually personalised with my name on it, which you can do on the Selfridges website, I believe. And it's their Beach Walk fragrance, which is meant to smell like sun-kissed salty skin, but it's a really light, kind of warm smell. I don't know, it's really hard to pinpoint. It's almost quite vanilla-y and musky, but it's really beautiful. And they put my description being Cornwall, which was my holiday this year, so it always reminds me of that, and the bottle is beautiful too. And that is a wrap. I really hope you enjoyed this little mini peek inside my bathroom / beauty cabinet box bag thing. I'm really sorry about the light. I know it's a bit distracting, but the sun is literally going in and out, and I don't think it's worth waiting for, because I think it's just going to be like this all day. Damn you, winter in the UK, but aside the light, I'm really sorry. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you'd like to see more beauty style videos. I love talking about beauty, as you can probably tell. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!